Hello everyone, let's see part 9 of Mahabharat. The competition between brothers is ended. Kunti told her friend Priyamvada that Karna's suffering is due to her and she wants to reveal the secret. She is unable to tolerate the pain. Priyamvada convinced Kunti that it will be a problem if she reveals the secret now, and she consoled Kunti. Kunti wanted to meet her sons, Pandavas. Priyamvada took a promise from Kunti for not revealing the secret with anyone. Kunti promised her. Then Kunti met her sons. Pandavas came to Kunti's place and mother and sons both shared their love. Kunti said she is so proud of her sons. Everyone performed very well. Pandavas were so happy with her words. Yudhishthira asked why she got fainted. Priyamvada replied, Kunti is a mother. By looking into her sons after a long time, she was unable to stand with happiness and got fainted. Priyamvada introduced herself to Pandavas. Pandavas went to meet elders of the family. Meanwhile, Karna's mother, that is Rathasarathi Sushena's wife, was looking sad. Karna questioned whether she is not happy for his Rajabhishekam. She replied she is happy for her son's happiness, but not for any other reason. Karna's father, Sushena, reached their conversation and said that Karna would feel guilty shortly for the mistake which he has done. Then Karna replied, Duryodhana gave his endless support to him, and it is Karna's turn to show his gratitude towards Duryodhana by putting his best efforts. Sushena asked Karna to leave immediately and relocate to kingdom. Then Karna asked whether his parents are not going to stay with him. Sushena said no. Karna and his mother were in a deep sorrow. But however, Karna left to the kingdom. While Karna taking the steps of the kingdom, Kunti noticed him and tried to talk to him. Karna looked at her. Already he was in a deep displeasure. However, he offered flowers to Kunti and told he has given a grand welcome to her. Now he could see her in this attire. Kunti told lotus has to be offered only to Mahadev but not to the rest. Karna replied that according to him, mother is also equal to Mahadev. Karna told Kunti what has exactly happened with his parents. Kunti asked to treat her as a Karna's mother. Then Karna was already in a bad mood. He replied Arjuna is the enemy of him, so he can't treat enemy's mother as his mother. Then Kunti felt bad. Pandavas reached the conversation and insulted Karna. Karna was already in a displeasure. He kept quiet. Kunti said his sons that Karna is equal to their elder brother by age, so asked to treat him the same. Pandavas replied, yes, he is similar to their elder brother Duryodhan across all factors. They spoke sarcastically. Yudhishthira stopped their sarcasm. Karna was already in a bad mood. He told he is the one who can defeat and kill Arjuna. Arjuna was very angry at him and took his mom and left. Then all other four brothers of Pandavas also left. Duryodhana met his parents Dhritarashtra was so proud of him and was very happy of his return and his performance. Dhritarashtra praised Duryodhana so much. Everyone attended the Sabha Mandap. Dhritarashtra said he defeated 4 people among Pandavas. Bhima told Arjuna defeated Duryodhana. Then Duryodhana told Arjuna blocked him with multiple arrows, but his friend, who is Angaraja, Karna removed his blocks with a single arrow. Shakuni told Duryodhana is ready for having Sandhi with Pandavas. Also, he is ready to fight also. He is ready for both. Arjuna replied sarcastically with Shakuni. Dhritarashtra stopped the argument in the Sabha Mandap. Bhishma announced that he is happy with everyone's performances. Everyone tried their level best in the competition. Mantri Mandali was also in favor of Pandavas. It was a celebration day in the kingdom on occasion of return of Kauravas and Pandavas as a great valors. A grand dinner party was planned on the day. Dushala introduced Krishna's sister Subhadra to Kunti. Kunti received her with love. Arjuna entered the place. Subhadra had a love at first sight with Arjuna. Both of them had a eye contact. Musicians were playing music. Nakula observed Subhadra's sight on Arjuna. He asked Arjuna to play music. Arjuna replied sarcastically, whether is it the right time to do. The rest of Pandavas convinced Arjuna to play music. Arjuna agreed to them and played Veena. Subhadra was so much impressed with Arjuna's performance. Duryodhana and Karna reached the place. Duryodhana observed Subhadra's love on Arjuna. Duryodhana insulted Arjuna by asking his workers to give him donation for performing in the event. Bhima said Duryodhana that Arjuna defeated him not to forget. Then Duryodhana said his friend Karna defeated him. Then Karna insulted Arjuna with his words. Then Arjuna was unable to tolerate the words and lifted a knife on Karna with so much anger. Dhritarashtra reached that place. Dhritarashtra asked, "What's going on there?" Shakuni replied that Arjuna lifted a knife on Angaraja Karna. Then Gandhari told it could have been lifted for just for fun. Then Shakuni said Karna was neither Arjuna's friend nor relative. How come it would be a fun? It was serious. Then Dhritarashtra was very angry. Arjuna tried to explain the reason of lifting his knife, but Dhritarashtra shouted at him and stopped him. He did not want to listen anything from Arjuna. Duryodhana asked his father to punish Arjuna at spot. Dhritarashtra told there could be only one punishment, that Arjuna has to leave the kingdom. However, Dhritarashtra asked Mahamantri that what is going to be the punishment for Arjuna. Then Mahamantri Vidura replied that if Karna is fine with what Arjuna did, then there would not be any punishment. It depends on Arjuna's decision. Duryodhana intruded and conveyed Karna would be fine if Arjuna leaves his ego and take the punishment. Karna did not want that to happen, but still He respected Duryodhana's words and he was helpless and kept quiet. Arjuna left his ego and took the punishment. Kunti was in a deep displeasure by looking into Arjuna's situation. Pandavas were very angry on Duryodhana. Bhishma and Vidur were also helpless. After some time, Arjuna's brothers were in a conversation. Bhima conveyed that Pandavas need to win Yuvraj position through fight, through battle. Yudhishthira told it's not dharma to fight with familians. Meanwhile, Kunti was in a deep sorrow for the insult that happened to Arjuna. Priyamvada told when Karna's birth secret is revealed, Arjuna would be very happy since Karna is his eldest brother to Pandavas. Then there won't be any ego. Then Arjuna approached Kunti. Arjuna was very strong and he did not go to depression for leaving his ego and for taking the punishment. Arjuna asked Kunti to not to be sad for what has happened and it was his mistake and he realized it. Kunti asked to remove his sorrow first. Arjuna replied he is fine now. Arjuna told he wanted to meet Bhishma, that he would have felt bad for what has happened. Arjuna went to meet Bhishma. Bhishma conveyed that Arjuna insulted Maharaj of the kingdom by lifting his knife towards Karna. Next time, if Arjuna wants to lift his knife, then he himself will be the first person to stand while lifting the knife. Then Arjuna said he will make sure he will not redo it. Bhishma got convinced. Ashwatthama approached his father Dronacharya with full of happiness. Dronacharya asked the reason for his happiness. Ashwatthama told, if Duryodhana becomes the Yuvraj, he promised he would help him to become a king. Acharya told, Duryodhana won't become the Yuvraj of the kingdom. Then Ashwatthama told, Dhritarashtra is going to announce Duryodhana's Rajabhishekam. Then Dronacharya decided to stop it. Meanwhile, discussion on Duryodhana's statue. Shilpi of the kingdom almost prepared the statue. Duryodhana wanted it a bit more bigger. Shilpi replied, it is not possible to make bigger than their ancestor statue. Ashwatthama told he would get approval from Maharaj Dhritarashtra to make it happen. Pandavas were walking on the way. Kauravas insulted to keep Duryodhana's statue on top of Pandava's statue. Then Pandavas were very angry on them but just left that place. There was a discussion on choosing Yuvraj of Hastinapura in the Sabha Mandap. Bhishma played smart and recollected his past with Pandu. He said that he himself gave Vidyabhyasa to Dhritarashtra, Pandu and Vidur. Everyone became great valors, but Pandu never tried to defeat his elder brother Dhritarashtra. Pandu used to support him lots. Finally, he made his elder brother Maharaj of Hastinapura by even leaving his body. Dhritarashtra and Pandavas, Kunti and Gandhari, everyone were in a full of tears. Only Vidur knew Bhishma's plan. However, Duryodhan and Dushasan could able to notice Bhishma's plan. and they were so angry on Bhishma. Vidur asked for Dhritarashtra's speech. When Dhritarashtra was about to speak, Duryodhana interrupted him and asked him to announce the Yuvraj of Hastinapura. Dhritarashtra was about to announce. Then Dronacharya along with Ashwatthama reached the Sabha Mandap. Dronacharya intruded Dhritarashtra and conveyed that until Kauravas and Pandavas give him Guru Dakshina, they are not allowed to take Rajabhishekam. Shakuni tried to stop Acharya, but Mahamantri Vidura told, yes, he is right. Arjuna asked Acharya to suggest his Dakshina. Duryodhana also conveyed the same. Dronacharya asked to defeat Panchala Maharaj Drupad by winning the kingdom. He has to take a grudge on Drupad. Dhritarashtra conveyed that Drupad is a Shaktishali and it's very difficult to defeat him and he don't want his children to fight against him. However, Arjuna told he will fight and win the battle. Pandavas also told they will fight and win Panchal. Duryodhana also said Kauravas want to fight. So Duryodhana seeked Dhritarashtra's approval for a war with Panchal. Dhritarashtra had to approve. There is no other option for him. Everyone left Sabha Mandap. Pandavas and Kauravas along with Karna gathered outside the Sabha Mandap and they got ready to travel Panchal. Dronacharya reached with Ashwatthama. Acharya asked everyone whether they are confident that they would defeat Drupad. Everyone became quiet. Arjuna said yes, he is confident. His four brothers also said yes, they are confident. But Kauravas did not reply to him. Acharya asked only Pandavas to travel Panchal and the rest all to stay back. Ashwatthama was very angry on his father and asked whether he was biased on Pandavas. Acharya replied, Kauravas took Karna for protection. He can't accept Guru Dakshina from Kauravas who are taking Karna's support. Karna is not his student. He don't have confidence levels on him. And he left the place. Kunti was watching all the conversation that has happened over there. Duryodhana along with Kauravas travelled Panchal by leaving Karna. Karna understood and he was in a deep displeasure. Kunti was also helpless, but she felt bad for Karna. Dronacharya's students were in a halt. Kauravas were discussing about the battle. Ashwatthama told Kauravas that Drupad is very well protected by his Senapati. That Senapati is a strong valor and has a boon of being alive lifelong. First they need to defeat Senapati, then only they can defeat Drupad. Also, he conveyed that eldest is Yudhishthira and he could be chosen as Senapati by Dronacharya. Also, he conveyed that Panchal is planning Chakravyuham and no one aware of it apart from Arjuna. Then Duryodhana denied to take his support. Meanwhile, Drupad was preparing for the battle. He said his Senapati Shikandini, who is born to Drupad and who is born to be the reason of Bhishma's death. Drupad said Shikandini that not to leave a single king of Kuru kingdom. He wanted his army to imprison 105 kings of Kuru kingdom, but not to kill them. Only then Bhishma would come into picture. Then Shikandini agreed to Drupad's words. Meanwhile, Dronacharya was discussing with Pandavas about the battle. Then Duryodhana reached their conversation and told that it's not only about winning Panchala kingdom, but also about choosing Yuvraj of Hastinapura. Then Dronacharya replied that he need to check with Dhritarashtra, but this battle is only about the Guru Dakshina by winning the Panchala kingdom. Duryodhana told he will be Senapati. Everyone can't participate to defeat Drupad. If Arjuna wants, he can try to defeat Drupad, but the rest should fight with the army of Panchal. Yudhishthira asked Duryodhan to go and fight with Panchal. Then Pandavas did not participate in the battle. Duryodhan, along with his Kaurava brothers, started their battle with Panchal. Shikandini, also led by Panchal's army, she fought with Kauravas. So this is about part 9. We'll see in the next class what is going to happen in part 10 of Mahabharat. Thank you for joining. We'll see you in the next class.